Okay, let's go ahead and ground. Just drop whatever grounding cord got you to this moment in time and create a brand new conduit of energy from that root chakra into the root of the earth, right? That root chakra right there in the center. And give your body permission to recognize that connection and to use it to start to let go of any energy that's kind of bouncing around and wanting to draw your attention outward. And really make that intention of turning your mind inward and to be very still. And then really opening up that heart space. Opening up that heart. Opening up letting the light shine in the mind and letting that love space open and moving into the stillness. And start to focus your attention on the vibration or the awareness of life. And however that percolates up in your awareness today. I am life. I am love. I am will. I think, I create, I act. And really pay attention to your energy matrix. Say hello to the energy in the body. How's it feeling? Does it need some of your attention? Pull in amusement, serenity, and ease, and watch that happen. Okay, great. So now we're going to say the Great Invocation, and since some of you don't know it by heart, I'm going to say the line, and then you're going to repeat it out loud. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men. The purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. That's good. Breathe. And you can pour some gold sun energy in there as well. And now you can look out at one another as light, looking out at extensions of light in this mutual field of light, and begin to open up to the joy of being more aware of this larger entity within which you live and breathe and have your beingness, and see what comes into your mind, what kind of needs to go out of your awareness and what flows into your awareness as you become less and less concerned about the me space and move more into the we space, and then not even trying to make it fit the idea of we and moving beyond into a word that doesn't exist in any of our human languages, um, this larger entity that you live in and breathe and have your beingness, and with the awareness that all that you um, have interacted with here today in class, everyone who presents themselves as a personality in an incarnated form is also present here in this larger identity. And just notice what you notice. Let that heart wall evaporate if you start to get resistant, or if you start to be afraid, or need a picture, or need a frame of reference that pulls you out of this expansion. Just let the light do the work. Just forgive that resistance. It's just an old program. Moving into that larger soul group. And just see what step up you take in your willingness to move your isness, your beingness, out of such a small identity as the ego or the personality into this expanded state of beingness. Begin to notice that there are many soul groups, and that these soul groups, these 6 other soul groups, or seven major soul groups, like the 7 rays, the 7 aspects of God. And all these soul groups are what comprise the hierarchy, the expression of God here in this planetary system. On that heart level, remember, from the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. And so as you start to become aware of this much larger creative platform upon which you live and breathe and have your beingness, and let that support in. Let yourself be immersed. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me, and the presence of God watches over me. And then you can switch and use that we, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And then move beyond even that word we, needing less and less distinction, more into that I amness, but it's a different I. So which I are you moving into? I am the light of God in action in me now. I am the love of God in action in me now. I am the power of God in action in me now. I am the presence of God in action in me now. We are the light of God in action in us now. We are the love of God in action in us now. We are the power of God in action in us now. We are the presence of God in action in us now. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And then beyond, into light, love, power, and presence of God within and all around, extending in a limitless, eternal beatitude. And hear the Om of life. Let it vibrate through your entire awareness. The call to creativity, the call to expression, to extend. The Om in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and it was beautiful, and it is beautiful. And ever ever shall be. And then allow this concept of purpose without any pictures coming from you at the personality level. Allow God's purpose to flow and take a step up in your willingness to be aware of God's purpose, which is the same as your purpose. They are one and the same. And let it begin to vibrate and pulsate through the field so that even the personality begins to hear and to know and to remember and to rejoice the purpose of God. There is a plan for fulfilling that purpose, and it is good, and it is beautiful, and it is true. And you are in it, and you are of it, and you extend, and you are necessary and irreplaceable. However, no one is special because there is no such concept. It does not exist. All is needed, all is necessary. Every fractal is just like the whole. To know the part is to know the whole. To know the whole is to know the part. And ask for that translation from your highest isness so that that personality can begin to cognize and speak and create all the way through into its daily life. As if you are holding hands with the entire universe, know that that support is unbreakable, unending. There is only truth, and truth doesn't need to do anything to be true. We only have to work very, 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 very hard to deny truth. Truth is. Let yourself breathe easy. I am the truth, the way, the life. Whoever knows me knows God. To know me is to know my Father. My Father and I are one. Very good. And just enjoy where you're at. You can begin to create an intention now to come back into the center of your head. Just see yourself as light flowing right into the top of that energy matrix, flowing into those 7 chakras, those 7 centers, gateways, starting to move in and allow those lunar lords to reflect only your light. Move up into that solar agreement like you have been in. That's where we kind of went and beyond up into spirit. And just as you start to work with this matter more consciously again, just very gently create the willingness to take a step up and remaining steadfast, still, centralized, inclusive, spiritually awake, working from your purpose. And reach up and grab that big old sun. Fill up. Letting all of the energy that you use to make that body just become very, very filled with this golden light. And just keep filling until you feel yourself kind of come in. You feel your feet. You know, you can feel the chair again. You can feel your shoulders and your neck, your hands. Just keep filling up. Yep. And then when you're ready, you can come out of trance.